The NBA playoffs, where legends are made, dynasties rise, and careers are defined. But for every iconic buzzer beater or championship parade, there's a darker side. The heartbreak. The jaw-dropping collapses. The moments when giants fell, and the biggest stars froze under pressure. Today, we're diving deep into the biggest playoff chokes in NBA history. These are the games, series, and moments where everything fell apart, leaving fans stunned and legacies forever tarnished. Before we jump in, hit that like button if you love NBA drama, subscribe for more epic basketball content, and don't forget to comment below with the biggest choke you think deserves to be on this list. Let's get into it. We'll start with a surprising one, because it wasn't Michael Jordan who choked, but his opponent. In the 1997 NBA Finals, the Utah Jazz had their chance to take control against the Bulls in Game 5. Utah was up by double digits late in the fourth quarter. The Jazz had been relentless all series, but then Michael Jordan, despite battling what was dubbed the flu game, delivered one of the most clutch performances in playoff history. He poured in 38 points, dragging Chicago to a crucial win. But what about Utah? The Jazz failed to close it out, missing open shots, turning the ball over at the worst moments. This collapse kept the Bulls alive and ultimately led to their fifth championship in 7 years. Jazz fans still feel the sting. It wasn't Jordan who choked that night. It was Utah's inability to finish a game they dominated for 3 quarters. Fast forward to 2016, arguably the most shocking choke in NBA Finals history. The Golden State Warriors had set the regular season record with 73 wins, dominating the league like no team before. They stormed through the playoffs and took a commanding 3-1 series lead against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It looked like a done deal. Warriors fans were already celebrating another ring. Then came the meltdown. Golden State lost 3 straight games, including a heartbreaking Game 6 at home, where Draymond Green was suspended due to an accumulation of flagrant fouls, and Klay Thompson tore his ACL. LeBron James and Kyrie Irving seized the moment, combining for 84 points in Game 7. The Warriors' collapse shocked the sports world. The team that seemed unbeatable folded under pressure, forever changing the narrative around their dynasty. If you think that choke was brutal, smash that like button and share this video with your friends who still can't believe it happened. The Los Angeles Lakers entered the 2004 playoffs with a superstar lineup: Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Gary Payton, and Karl Malone. Expectations were sky high for a three-peat. But what happened? The Lakers were swept in the Western Conference Finals by the underdog Detroit Pistons. Swept. A team stacked with Hall of Famers couldn't win a single game in the series. Kobe and Shaq clashed off the court, and on the court. They couldn't find chemistry. Detroit's defense was suffocating, but the Lakers' inability to close out games and their own internal drama made this collapse unforgettable. This choke marked the end of the Shaq-Kobe era and one of the biggest surprises in playoff history. Drop a comment if you think the Lakers' 2004 collapse was a choke or just a brutal matchup. The Boston Celtics were supposed to be contenders in 2012, with Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen leading the charge. Many expected them to make a deep playoff run. Instead, they blew a 3-2 series lead against the Philadelphia 76ers. Game 6 in Boston was a nightmare. Missed free throws, poor defense, and an uncharacteristic 76ers team that never quit. The Celtics lost in overtime. The momentum shifted, And in Game 7, Philadelphia dominated at home to clinch the upset. This choke shocked Celtics fans and is often overlooked as one of the most painful playoff collapses in the last decade. If you're a Celtics fan still haunted by that series, hit that subscribe button for more NBA memories. The Indiana Pacers had a strong regular season in 2013 and matched up against the Atlanta Hawks in the first round. The Pacers took a commanding 3-1 series lead and looked poised to advance easily. But then, Atlanta pulled off a historic comeback, winning 3 straight games, including 2 on the road, to eliminate Indiana. It was a stunning choke from a Pacers team that was supposed to be one of the East's best. The collapse was marked by poor shooting nights, turnovers, and the inability to close games. Fans and analysts alike called it one of the worst playoff meltdowns in recent memory. If you want to see more stories about NBA heartbreaks, smash that like and ring the bell for notifications. One of the more recent examples came in 2018, when the Houston Rockets looked primed to knock off the Golden State Warriors and reach the NBA Finals for the first time in 20 years. Up 3-2 in the Western Conference Finals, the Rockets seemed destined to end the Warriors' dynasty. Then, everything fell apart. Houston lost Games 6 and 7 at home, with their usually reliable offense disappearing at the worst moments. The Warriors, led by Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry, closed out the series and moved on to another championship. The Rockets' choke was especially painful considering they had the best record in the league and were seen as the Warriors' biggest threat. Comment below if you think the Rockets will ever get past Golden State again. Going way back, the 1994 New York Knicks had a historic choke moment, leading the Eastern Conference Finals 3-2 against the Indiana Pacers. The Knicks seemed on the verge of a finals appearance. But, in Game 6 held in New York, the Knicks folded under pressure. Turnovers, missed shots, and poor defense led to a stunning loss, and the Pacers closed out the series in Game 7. The choke haunted Knicks fans for years, and was a painful reminder of the thin line between victory and defeat in the playoffs. If you love classic NBA stories, hit subscribe now. A fresh one for recent NBA fans: the Phoenix Suns in the 2021 NBA Finals. After dominating the regular season and sweeping their way through the Western Conference, the Suns faced the Milwaukee Bucks. Phoenix took a 2-0 lead in the series, and for many, it looked like the Suns would finally win their first ever championship. Then, Giannis Antetokounmpo exploded for 3 straight monster performances, including a 50-point game in the series clincher. The Suns' offense stalled, their defense collapsed, and the Bucks roared back to win the title. It was a heartbreaking choke for a team that came so close but couldn't seal the deal. The playoffs are a battlefield, and sometimes even the greatest teams and players stumble under the pressure. These chokes remind us that basketball is not just about talent, but heart, resilience, and timing. Which choke shocked you the most? Did we miss any infamous collapses? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more NBA history and drama, and share this video with your friends who love basketball as much as you do. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time with more unforgettable NBA moments.